What is going on, everyone, and welcome to 24/7 Football for a little bit of a different episode because it's coronavirus. Every time I do a video now, coronavirus, and football is cancelled. No one ever thought we'd ever be in this situation. No one could have foreseen what was going to happen. But yesterday it was announced that all football below National League is to end. So the league this season will be void. All records won't stand, and any promotions and relegations that have been confirmed will not go ahead. Is this sort of what we're going to see a little bit higher up? We don't know. National League have said they want to play on, and they will conclude the season because it just gets messy. It gets really messy, especially up to the Premier League. Can you imagine Leeds and West Brom not getting promoted this season? Other teams as well. And can you also imagine, Liverpool not winning the Premier League? Everyone wants to see it, but all joking aside, they won the Premier by landslide, but they haven't won it. And this is where the messy bit kind of gets put in. So the FA released a statement. They said that these are challenging circumstances for English football and all decisions taken are in the best interests of the game. Our primary concern will always be the safety and welfare of clubs, players, staff, officials, volunteers and supporters during these unprecedented times. Today's steps will take into account financial impact during this uncertain period. So that's another one. You've got to think. We're going to the BetVictor Northern Premier League South Shields at the top. They've spent a lot of money, and it is really a gamble to try and get promoted, to gain promotion. And what's the gamble's not worth anything. I mean, they were going to get promoted, I think. They were a fantastic team, and they had a heavy gamble. So what happens to all of those wages that have been paid, all those bonuses that have been paid? Because the league's been wiped, they've made a significant loss because they haven't got what they wanted in the end, which was promotion, because that'll be taken away from them. And it's the same, we go a little bit further down as Vauxhall FC. Vauxhall FC, they actually gained, they were mathematically confirmed as champions, and well, now they're not going to be promoted. So it's bad for teams like that. It's horrendous. Can you imagine going through something like that? I mean, they released a statement today. They said, so Vauxhall Motors FC said, we are still and we believe rightly upset about yesterday's decision by the FA. We continue to thank the North West Counties Football League for their support in a difficult scenario. So basically, they've absolutely ran away with the league. So they said, despite earning promotion with 7 games left to spare, they won't get that promotion. And it's so disappointing for teams like that have really put a lot of effort and a lot of money into a season. And you can understand it with teams that haven't been promoted, but they earn promotion. But then if there's not going to be no relegation at the top from the division above, how do they get them in? I understand how much of a tricky process this must be for everyone involved, but I feel for them. You really feel for them. And it's more the financial issues as well, because like I said, with teams like South Shields, they've pumped so much money into that team and they've got nothing to show from it. So hopefully they can carry on again next season. But is this what we're going to see? Because you got to think there's other teams like Bradford Park Avenue who, they weren't relegated, but they were going to be relegated, weren't they? Their reaction was quality as well. They put a gif of Mbappe. It is difficult, but for some teams like that, it's a massive windfall. Same will be said for Blythe Spartans, other teams that are facing relegation. So it really is a mixed bag, and that'll be exactly the same coming the Premier League. There's teams like Man City, all the bigger teams that were going for that title. They'll probably say that they want it to be void, or maybe they won't because they were that far in ahead. Maybe they'll do the decent thing. But other teams, like Norwich, Aston Villa, they'll definitely be calling for the season to be void because Norwich are pretty much as good as down, and teams that are fighting relegation, they'll be definitely asking for that season to be void. Sheffield United, you've got to feel for a team like that because they've done absolutely brilliantly this season. All of their games will be wiped, and they could have got a Champions League place because they're not far behind at all. Especially, well, they were on course to guarantee a Europa League place as well, and you really feel for teams like Sheffield United have really set that bar this season from coming back up from the Championship. So it's what they're going to do in terms of points that are already being played. So you think about if Manchester City's ban gets held up as well, their European ban, 5th place will get Champions League. And if they carry it on, well, if they just say it ends now, the places are the places. You've got teams like, again, Sheffield United, who are 2 points behind United, but they've got that game in hand. So what they do, they let them play that game in hand, but then that game in hand will give another team an extra game to try and win. It's so messy. It is so messy, and it's difficult. It's difficult. We all understand how difficult it is. But will Liverpool win the title? Who knows? Will football be cancelled? Who knows? We've never seen anything like this before. All coronavirus has really done for me is made me get a desk, and I'm liking the setup. So let us know anyway in the comments what you think should happen with the football season. Should it be cancelled? Should they play out? Because when do they play it as well? They carry on playing it, and what happens with next season? Crazy. So let me know in the comments below what you think should happen. What method you would use if you did want to play out the season? Should the season just be void? It's such a difficult one. But most importantly, stay safe. Stay isolated. Stay in your home. Do whatever challenge that you want to do. What makes you stay home, and just follow the rules because it's such a scary thing, and we've never experienced anything like this before. So it is scary, but stick to the rules. Hopefully you all stay safe, and hopefully no one loses any loved ones. But subscribe to the channel anyway. I hope you've enjoyed this little video just to try and figure out what is going on, because to be honest, all we've done with this video is we figured out we can't figure it out. So it is such a difficult thing for people to do, and for the authorities to really carry out, because no one could have foreseen this. So let me know anyway. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, check out our other content, and I'll see you next time.